kind of when I found you, I mean, to be honest with you, I was just in such a desperation that I remember being on my couch and just Googling the the most random question. It was just like, you know, I've tried everything. How can I get pregnant? Like it was something like that, like this desperate Google search. And your program was the first to pop up. And I started digging in and I thought, well, you know, maybe this is just what I need. If the bare minimum, it's just to get my body reset, to get all this medicine out of me, to get all of this. That was really where I was at that point. And so that's how I started. That's how I found you a random
I
Google
didn't know
search.
Google was.
I really dove in head first to your program. I was just tried to do everything that you said. It was like everything from the supplements to, you know, the castor oil packs to I'm just trying all the acupressure. I did that religiously every night. The things that I bought from Amazon, like the Moxie belts and like all of these things that I bought. My husband would walk into the bathroom and I would just be lying on the bathroom floor with like a belt around my waist. And he's like, why does it smell so bad in here? It was just, you know, I tried everything. I threw myself into it and I was so committed. Because honestly, where my head was at this point was I tried Western medicine. I don't know if I can do it again. If I'm going to get pregnant the second time, it's going to be a sheer miracle intersected with this program. Like that's just where my head was. And you know, who knows, because you're so fragile in that stage, like, you know, if you know, fast forward a year, maybe I would have like gone to back to Western medicine. But at that stage, it was, I'm committed to this and I'm going to get my body back. It was just a really empowering process because you do feel so out of control when you're going through this. There's nothing you can do. You're at the mercy of the person who, you know, is retrieving your eggs and you're shooting yourself up with all this medicine and they retrieve your eggs and they throw them into a petri dish and, you know, 10 days later, maybe or maybe not, you have an embryo. And so this was for me like this empowering process where I mean, for anybody who's done the acupressure portion of your program, I don't know if you hear this at all, but my experience with it was like I felt there are certain pressure points that you suggest and you can feel where you're supposed to push. Like you can feel, because there's some response in your body that's, this is tender or this is the right spot. And you're like, wow, I'm getting to know my body so well. There's power in this body. I know that I can like ignite. It was just this major shift. It wasn't this concrete medical experience. It was like a different portal that you're sort of opening up and realizing, wow, like my body can do all these things. Thank you for everything that, you know, you've done and that you are doing to allow people to have this experience, because there's nothing out there that lays it out this explicitly and detailed, and not it's in no way like a lightweight version of something. I mean, you have success stories all the time, including my own. I watch you still, and I don't plan on having a third baby, but I still follow you because I'm so cheerleading everything that you're doing. It's so important. It's you're giving all of this to people who don't have access to other things, or who are just who do and are just don't have any other hope left. And I just want to say thank you, because I just truly, there was a village of people who in my life got me to that horrible low point to like the most intense high point that I've ever had in my life when my daughter was born. And I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. That's beautiful.